You may stand up, accused 1 and 2.
Here we go, baby.
Accused 1, in respect of counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you are found guilty as charged.
Yeah!
Let's do Missoul.
Why Pandit Alliance? Me and Malema will be Pandit Alliance.
I think many people were ready to rejoice that the CIC will sleep in jail. That's not going to happen. It's never going to happen, not even on the January 2023.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's get into it. There is a lot happening in South Africa. In fact, Ziakala Malema has been found guilty by Magistrate Olifir. After 3 days of her reading, she finally said it, and his bodyguard was found not guilty. That is one of the points that the EFF raised in their statement that they released straight after the verdict, and they also noted that Malema will follow all the processes and will attend the sentencing that will take place on the 23rd of January 2026. But not only that, they will appeal all the way up to Constitutional Court if they have to. We also heard Malema speaking after the court had adjourned, saying that it's all part of the revolution, because in a revolution you mustn't be afraid to go to jail, you mustn't be afraid to be unalived. That's what he is saying. This is all a political agenda. Is that what you think? Or did he just cross the line and got caught? That is the problem right here. Of course, there are those that are also taking the opportunity to make light of the situation, saying that he is joining Gugate Mackenzie there in the Pantinti Alliance if Julius Malema ends up, going to a Sun City. All of those things are swirling around. But we'll take a look at what this means for Malema. He will not be able to go to Parliament if he's found guilty indefinitely, and there are other limitations that he will face as a politician should this judgment stand. This judgment adds to all the other complexities that South Africa is currently facing. We have the Malanga Commission taking out other skeletons, go busy, and we have Natim Tetwa's death. That is a mystery of how did he get to the 22nd floor and then fall to his demise. And there is also the Trump South Africa issues. So Ningi. Let's take a look at the sentiments around how South Africa is going to move beyond this, but also what are the people's thoughts on this matter. Please give this video a thumbs up as we take a look.
The main member of EFF, Mr. Julius Malema, has been found guilty of firing a gun in public. I want you to remember the last parliament member that ended up in prison. What happened to this country? South Africa, count your days. We are cooked. 2025.
So Abelungu have won. It's a sad day. Julius Malema has been found guilty for the second time in a row after the American president said, why is the guy not arrested? So Abelungu have won. They did it again. They did it. And you black people are about to find out now. Now it's about to be real. Now colonization is no longer going to be hidden. We're going to be doing it 9-9. Life 10. So y'all wanted to f around and find out. Y'all about to find out.
Lomzwane lona Malema bathu guilty. Ayihambe le onkonkotha lapha ejele. Engathi ngafika ithola ama illegal foreigners lapha ejele. Bayenze njalo. Simuntu uzoke celebrate. Kunini inkonkotha imdlwane yayo ye EFF. Umuntu uzokaphumule. Guilty. 15 years. Futhi ngibengibezwe abantu be-EFF bethi bazolutha yini? Ayikho South Africa ezokwenzakala ini la. There's nothing enizoyenza yikho. Nizoshaywa yithi. Mhlawumbe ngawulutha le isashilo. Akudlalwa la.
The Afriforum will rejoice. Malema has been found guilty, guys. Guilty as charged. What does this mean for the EFF? Because Floyd's gone. What's going to happen to the... Okay, wait, getting ahead of myself. Apparently, he could be in jail for 15 years. There'll obviously be more developments to the story, and I just know people are going to be... There's going to be some that's going to be very upset, there's some that's going to be very happy. But we need December to start, like next month already. We're calling it in early, bro. Between the commission, that brat off the hotel, and now Julius. No, I'm done with this year. I'm done.
Julius Malema has finally been found guilty of something. Specifically the time that he shot a firearm in public at an EFF birthday thing. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the footage. Charges include discharging of a firearm in a built-up or public area without sufficient reason, unlawful possession of a firearm, and unlawful possession of ammunition. So while Malema is found guilty, sentencing is only set for January 23rd, 2026. And it's going to be interesting. I mean, what exactly, or what is the sentencing going to look like? He could receive 15 years in jail just for one of these charges. But what's also going to be interesting is to see if the EFF or Julius Malema himself are going to appeal it and what happens next.
One of my favorite sayings is, never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. So Julius Malema, guilty, going to jail. EFF lost Floyd Shivambu. MK lost Floyd Shivambu. They are eating themselves.
The CIC will never go to jail. That is not going to happen. I heard Gideon McKenzie saying when Julius Malema is convicted, they're going to be banditis. They are not the same. You kill people, you rob people for you to go to jail. The CIC has never robbed anyone. The case of Julius Malema and the Gideon McKenzie or Kenny Kunani case are not even the same. Theirs are criminal cases. Julius Malema's case is a political case. They are persecuting him. They are playing a man, not the politics. This is very clear what the case is all about. So Gideon McKenzie, we're not even in the... Julius Malema is not even in your league. Politically, you are a criminal, you are a bandit, that's what you are. We can't compare you with Julius Malema. There are a lot of people out there, even in different social media, that they were also rejoicing, thinking Julius Malema is going to sleep in jail. And all of them are not asking themselves, how many guns has been shot in the air during the criminals' burials? During criminals' burial, when they're burying each other, they shoot in the air. No case was ever brought to them. During the State of National Address, there is there are gunshots in the air. No problem. There's always gunshot when there are celebration of different things and when they are burying criminals and so on, burying army generals, burying police. No issues. You can clearly see this is a persecution case. And funny enough, the person that handed over the gun to the CIC has now been released. No issues, is not found guilty, but the CIC is found guilty. You can see they are playing a man. They are not playing the game anymore. They are playing the man. But I'm glad that the CIC is strong. The CIC is very determined. The CIC is very focused on 2026 local election. He has said that they will beef up the legal team by the addition of Advocate Mukai Toby to come on and help the current legal team so that they can then challenge this conviction. They can challenge this the sentencing as well. They will take it to the Supreme Court of Appeal. They will even take it to the apex court. They will take it to the highest court in the land to overturn this thing, because clearly this is all about derailing the EFF politics, derailing the EFF leadership, derailing the Julius Malema, so that we then defocus ourselves from the next year 2026 local election. But I like the energy that the CIC has displayed. Is not giving up. The leadership is there with him. I think that's a sign of good faith in him as the leader. We support the CIC. We are always going to support the CIC no matter what.
Leli cala lika Malema liza nezinto eziwu2 ezibucayi. Okokuqala nokubucayi kakhulu. Uma limgweba noma ngathiwa limgwebe u1 month noma u12 months noma u2 years. Into engayisho ngalo lento ikuthetha uMalema akavumelekile ukungena eParliament ngo2029 ngoba kufanele ukuthi uqede u5 years uzukwazi ukucontest ukuthi ukube imember yeParliament kufanele ube umuntu othi mayigwetshiwe awuphele u5 years bese kuthiwa ke usungakwazi ukuthi uthole isihlalo eParliament noma EFF ingathola ama seat okusala uMalema ngeke engene uma limshaya leli cala ahluleke lapho lokhu kwakubucayi webantu beEFF abathukanayo umuntu mayezathuka inhlamba njalo bokwazi ukuthi umqondo usugcinile ukucabanga into okugcina engasenzekeke iEFF iproxy yama illegal immigrants okusho ukuthi uma Malema engangeni ileader yeproxy angene eParliament uzoyibamba nje khona la ngaphandle asazi ke ngoba akathembi umuntu kodwa khona impi yabantu bokufika abangekho emthethweni sizoyiwina ethande ngathanda uMalema lento kuzofika la ukuthi nje enough is enough vele imi South Africa abantu bevele bebhikisha into engakazi bonakale kucaca ukuthi no ukuze kuphile kahle abasefeke behambe siyisalele nezwe lethu.
There you have it. You have heard the diverse views and the reports from various platforms. Now, the thing is, with Julius Malema, you step on enough toes and then you will not be short of any people who would be against you when an opportunity such as this one comes. So at the moment, unfortunately, it seems like it's the EFF against the world. What are your thoughts on that? There are other people who are celebrating this, saying that, yeah, what did you think when you were advocating for foreigners? There are others that are saying, yeah, what did you think when you were advocating for land grabs? What did you think when you were calling for farmers to be unalived? But all of those things were not the topic in this case. You see, there is a bit of mixing issues, which I understand because they are all linked to one person. We also saw the EFF making the same, I would say, mistake. Let me know down below where they have taken this case verdict and are making it about racism. They are making it about a witch hunt against the EFF. Is this what is going on, or is it just that Julius Malema stepped over the line and he was found, unfortunately, at the wrong place at the wrong time, doing a wrong thing, and he has now been called to account? Now, one of the things that the magistrate picked up in her long explanation, which I assume was to make sure that she covers all her bases and she makes sure that Malema knows why he is guilty, I guess. So in her response, it says that Malema did not take time or take the opportunity to answer the questions with the relevant answers, but instead went about answering and being, comical as we know him. And the other part was the fact that Julius Malema was the one who advocated for his bodyguard to be recused and not be charged, but today they are complaining that the bodyguard was not charged. Now, this is if we are just isolating this case for what it is and not for any other political inclinations the EFF has and other discourse in South Africa. Let's talk about it down below. This case is just adding a lot more to the pot and the stew that South Africa's in. South Africa right now, ziyakhala, guys. We have seen that the ANC has turned us as a nation to these hardened hearts that even when we hear that somebody has passed away, such as Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, the first thing people had was mixed feelings, whether to feel sad or to say good riddance, because he was mentioned recently in the ongoing Madlanga Commission. Not only that, in his tenure, there were allegations against him, unfortunately. So this position that used to be so prestigious, where people served the country and they would have been celebrated on different points, it has now been turned into something where when they pass away, hey, we are left with a lot of questions once again. Let's talk about it down below. What is the way forward for South Africa? Everybody has their own views, and the court just showed us today. After 3 days, she could have said this on Monday. Oh my goodness. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let's talk about it down below. Let's see as these matters all develop. Bye.